Jak się masz? Today we are visiting Welcombe Mount and right at the very beginning we are down pretty much entrance to the beach where we can discover a few small, very shallow caves, but this one, for example, is quite interesting because it has a water constantly dripping. It's actually it's not so shallow, to be honest. It's considerably quite deep. I mean, you see all that water dripping. There is I would say it reaches about up to 10 meters easily, so it's not so shallow. Eventually all this will probably collapse together with the car park at the top. But yes, we are waiting for water to retreat because we are interested to go in this direction mainly, but also we're gonna see what's on that side of the beach, which is at the very top is one of my parasol mushroom hunting area, you know, from previous movies. Okay, right now, when we came here last time, the water wasn't so big. Right now it's considerably more water, so you can see that little waterfall looks pretty beautiful. Maybe we will climb on the side of it on the way out. But now, let's go and see if there is already possible to go somewhere and discover interesting things on the right hand as you facing the ocean. Walking those rocks won't be the easiest of tasks, as they are pretty much positioned 45 degrees up, and there is still plenty of ponds holding the water in between them, so that is not a quick walk place, to be honest. In the case you have to run from tide, it's a nightmare place. That's the view. And you can see the Marsland cliff as well, and also the place where I lost my last good drone. So this morning my original plan was to stop up there and do the footage I lost, and it's not a very nice quality when I lost the drone. However, I did not manage to do it. It was quite windy. The weather seems to get slightly better right now, but still is not nice and sunny at all. That is a rough ride in this place, considerably uneasy. That place really requires a really a good focus on where you walk. One wrong step and you can do something wrong to your ankle. That's why I have to be very careful today, especially in here. It's a lot of ridges to get over. On one hand, it is easier than walking the pebbles, but on the other hand, it's not like a quick run walk. Landslide. Landslide area where the cliff is falling down. This is where you approach my parasol mushroom area. You approach to walk down into the Welcombe mouth. As we came to this place, I wasn't sure is that the rocky finger sticking out from the sea, or will that be a little island we can walk around. But as you can see right now, it is a finger we have to go around. Massive boulders in here, not a very easy walk, just like at the tip of the Milok heaven. Looks like it's another tiny cove. I mean tiny, not so tiny, pretty much the size of the water mouth. Sorry, Welcombe Welcombe beach. But we have yet to find a way there. Through all those water ponds. I hope I checked the low tide properly today, and we still got a lot of time. Otherwise we may be in a big trouble if that cut us at the tip of that place we just passed. This is another unstable area with the sort of like soily brown rock cliff rather than a proper hard rock, thick layers of what is probably the sand rock, the great sand rock in here, as well as in Ilfracombe. So yeah, I mean, although it looks climbable, although it looks like you could survive if cut by the high tide, yeah, that won't be a nice experience, I guess. And there is a buzzard or something hunting at the very top of it. Let's see if this is a nice cave or just a small tiny one. Happened to be a tiny one again. Yeah, the cliffs here are not very hard rock to stay. Every time the water shave a little bit of the rock from underneath, everything keeps on collapsing straight away. But the shapes, the way those rock bends, beautiful. Absolutely amazing. The history of Earth you can watch unearthed. We will just pass through another finger. This one, on the other hand, has a nice passage through, so we don't have to walk all the way around. And yeah, the whole walk will probably takes us down below the South Hall cliffs. I'm pretty convinced that maybe from that tip we will be able to see the platform with the Roman fortlet. However, it's coming close to the water, close to the waves, so I just wonder if the passage is already open or not yet. That is some serious rock scrambling today. However, as you can see right now, the terrain is not like very friendly. I'm really determined to see what's behind that. What behind that part of the cliff, and I think we're gonna do it. You can see right now what kind of ride it is today in this area. Some of those boulders and stones are still wobbly, and then you got areas like this one here flooded with the rocky ridges flooded at the bottom. It's difficult to determine which one I prefer to walk more. Oh dear, it does not look so easy as you come closer, as it did before when I was far away. There is more fancy formations to jump over. Okay, we came to the area which is not very, does not look very friendly for a walker. Somehow I need to get down there, which I will probably do along that massive rock and on that ridge. Haha, more beautiful rocks hanging down. They are about to go every second, pretty much. But looks like we're not yet close to the Roman fortlet platform. I guess that one will be behind another bit, sticking significantly out into the sea. I'm not actually sure if I can make it there. Let's climb somewhere here so we can see if there is a point of going, because we are already quite far away. It took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour to get up to here. So yeah, it's not like a very quick run. Oh, just as as I thought. Oh my god, it's really a climby day. Just as I thought, we got another tiny cove and more boulders to pass through, and probably behind that is that really high platform. This is a completely new area to me. I have never been here enough to watch what the water does, how the waves are, so I don't want to take a risk. I don't want to end up right on that rocky ridge waiting for another low tide, because it's considerably flat in here. The water may come back quite quick, especially that we are in a period of the high. Today we got the lowest low tide and then we got the highest high tide, which means water will come in relatively quick. I got a beautiful view on the other side. It doesn't look so difficult right now, but I can see the spot we want to be at, with the nice passage through the rock behind the Marsland cliff. It's not a nice and sunny day today as well. Not a great for filming. Those rocks look really majestic, but as you can see, a lot of them is still flooded here, even with the tide out. They do look flooded. Now I have to go down here, which is always the tricky bit. That's it. Polish explorer gets up, and later always a trouble to get down. You can see. Okay. That was considerably easy one. Right now I got this bit. Seems too nice and flat, but yeah. Not all the rocks here got nice grip. But with the help of one hand, we can do it. Whew. Okay, let's start slowly coming back. Oh, is that a landmine? Something strange looking, like a mine or something. Let's better not kick it in case something happens. I'm pretty sure that's not a mine, sea mine, but yeah, it's definitely a part of something. Which way did we get here? That is the question. As you can see, yeah, that is a bit. Okay. All right. I think we are safe now, so our trip will be successful today. We start coming back. There was not a lot of caves or things to discover on that side, but still a beautiful walk and a bit of gymnastic you need every now and then after nice and easy walks, to jump and stretch yourself. Somehow we'll have to pop up on that on that and now we have to go down somehow from that. Oh, look at that. This is actually beautiful, like one of those rocks that looks sometimes like a massive tunnel, like a buried ancient submarine or something. Wow. Look at them, those layers. Do they separate or are they? No, they consist like tiny layers in between, which perish first. That's why the thick layers look like if they split already. They were shifting and splitting. Come on. Any landslide or something interesting for Polish explorer? Obviously not while I'm here, but could something come down and make a show? Can see quite interesting giving food for thoughts landslide in here. I mean, looks like not everything exactly comes from the bottom, the water taking the rock out. This one evidently came from the it's just eroding from the rain probably and start going. There is not significantly a lot of material taken from underneath, but it keeps on going. Looks like it keeps on going. Yeah, it's all about the different rock. That red rock, tiny layers. They chip away way easier than the rest. As we slowly approaching the last rocky finger, something we missed, but no, it's just a hole. Did look interesting, but yeah, it's nothing. Just a rock that gives up under another layer. Look at that. Look at that. The size of that layer. It's higher than me. Wonder how many millions of years of sediment would that be? Okay, let's go around the last rocky finger, and that will be it on this side. I hope you did enjoy that trip. I mean, we didn't discover anything significant. I would rather consider that trip as my training and gym. As we can see, right now we can already see the Welcombe mouth and Welcombe beach. It's okay, that's what we have to go around. Its popularity actually surprised me, the Welcombe beach, because after all it's not so sandy and not so, you know, like not so many places you can come in a summer for a sun bath or something with your towel or blanket. It's significantly small area of sand in here, and also, like in the majority of places, only far into the sea. Close to the shore you got pebbles. Let's go to one of those places which you really should stay away from. It's easier to walk. However, as you can see, what's on the top of that cliff, even if it's not high, there may be significant amount of soil and rocks that can, loose soil and rocks that can go down and bury you. Beneath. So yeah, that is always area to be very, very careful. The best not to approach at all. But as I already found it, it's easier to walk on those boulders than it is on the ridges. So we just keep the half distance, really. Alright, that's pretty much everything what I've been brave enough to visit on right hand of the Welcombe mouth today. Right now we will go to see what is on the other side and how far we can go in there, which obviously you will see on another exploration. So for today I would like to thank you very much. I hope you enjoy, and I highly encourage you to visit the place. Like I said, it's overstated as a beach trip, but it's definitely beautiful place to scramble rocks and do a little bit of jumping exercise along the coastline. So I will see you on another exploration. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and thumbs up as well. Thank you very much for today. High five! Ah yes, I almost forgot, I promised you we're gonna climb up on the side of the waterfall, which is gonna happen right now. Of course, if we can find a way to climb up, it may not be so obvious.